What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going over how to do a rifle to pistol transition. Now, the only reason we're doing this transition is because we experienced some sort of malfunction with our primary, the threat has still presented itself, and we must engage with our secondary. Now, arguably, probably the most common method you'll see is where guys come up, they engage, weapon goes down, they just, almost just did it just then. They just drop it and then get back in the fight with their secondary. Now, as you can see, I almost just smacked myself in the nuts. So that is why I personally don't like that method. If you're gonna choose to use that method, just be aware you're probably gonna smack yourself in the nads. Now, if you are going to choose this method, one, be aware you could possibly smack yourself in the nuts. Two, the best way to do this method is instead of just dropping the rifle, I'm actually guiding the rifle with my offhand as I'm getting my secondary out. Again, I do not prefer this method, but to each their own. The method that I prefer is I'm out, I'm engaging, the weapon system goes down. I'm rotating the rifle outward bound from me, and this does two things. It allows the rifle to sit flatter on my body. It also tightens my sling and allows the rifle to sit tighter on my body, especially with gear, and that minimizes any shift or movement that the rifle has after I've already transitioned. So what it'll look like is boom, 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 click. Okay, from this point, I'm engaging with my secondary. After I've deemed that the threat is incapacitated, I am getting my rifle back up, and I'm visually inspecting what sort of malfunction did I have, right? Can I get this weapon system back up online and ready to go and get in the fight? If so, I'm going to do so. So I'm checking my surroundings, verifying that there are no other threats, reholstering my secondary, swapping my mag, fixing the jam, doing whatever the malfunction dictates necessary for us to get back into the fight. All right, guys, one last tip. Now, I like to reference this to new shooters learning how to change their magazines, because more often than not, you'll see them down here when they're changing their magazines. Their head's not up, their eyes aren't up. They're, really just solely focused on getting the magazine in or jam cleared, whatever. This is not a very advantageous position for us to be in, guys, because if a threat represents itself, well, we're dead because I don't know what's there. So rule of thumb is we have to keep this gun up. That way our eyes are up and we can be situationally aware. If I'm at this position here and I have my pistol out and I'm inspecting my rifle to see if I can get it back in the fight and a threat represents itself, well, there's a lot of options. One, I can punch out with one hand. I can completely drop the rifle and re-engage with two hands. There's a plethora of options available to us, but they all require situational awareness. See y'all next video.